Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Isaiah chapter 2, beginning at verse 12 and ending at verse 22. A day of reckoning coming. For the Lord of hosts will have a day of reckoning against all who are proud and arrogant, and against all who are lifted up, that they may be degraded. And the wrath of God will be against all the cedars of Lebanon, west of the Jordan, that are high and lifted up, against all the oaks of Bashan, east of the Jordan, against all the high mountains, against all the hills that are lifted up, against every high tower, against every fortified wall, against all the ships of Tarshish, and against all the beautiful craft. Then the pride of man will be humbled, and the arrogance of men will be degraded. The Lord alone shall be exalted in that day, and the idols will completely vanish, be abolished. They, the stricken, deprived of all in which they had trusted, will go into the caves of the rocks and into the holes of the ground, fleeing from the terror and dread of the Lord, and from the splendor of his majesty, when he arrives to terrify the earth. In that day men will throw away to the moles and to the bats their idols of silver and their idols of gold, which they made for themselves as objects to worship, to go into the caverns of the rocks and into the clefts of the ragged cliffs as they flee from the terror and dread of the Lord and the splendor of his majesty, when he arises to terrify the earth. Stop regarding man, whose breath of life is in his nostrils, for so little time. For why should he be esteemed? The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.